With a name like Guy Fieri, you know I love Italian food. If you find yourself in Baltimore and you're looking for some good Italian, check out this. DiPasquale's, making their own pasta, doing their own mozzarella, casing their own sausage, and doing it old school in the back of a market.
Is that gonna be for here to go?
Can I have a honey with ham?
Make it to be number 14.
Why get into the restaurant side of things?
It started with, he made me a sandwich. So then we brought a table out into the store.
There you go.
And add more tables and more tables.
And then led into this.
A full menu
Do you want that heated or cold?
of homemade Italian.
I'm having the lasagna. The spices, the sauce, absolutely delicious.
The arancini. I've never had it like this before.
It's always good.
The kind of cooking
That's good.
Joe DiPasquale and his wife Sabrina grew up with.
I use what my mother and my parents have taught me, what my husband and I learned, and put it all together.
The food is amazing. Very authentic.
More like old school.
When I walked in, I could smell it. From the fresh mozzarella to the sausage.
It's all homemade.
So you make your pasta noodles for every lasagna?
Mm-hmm.
Now, why do you make the moat?
Well, because I'm gonna scramble the egg.
Why not scramble them ahead of time?
I like doing
This
it
is how
way.
it's supposed to be done.
Yeah.
This is what your mom said.
That's right.
Pound of flour, 5 eggs, a little salt, and a lot of love.
Then actually just a little drizzle of olive oil.
Just about a teaspoon?
Yeah.
You want to get it to where it just starts to form together and then grab it out.
That's right.
You're going to let it rest?
Yes, we're gonna
For
let
about,
it rest.
what, 20 minutes, 30
About
minutes?
20 minutes.
You cover yours with like a little damp towel?
Yes, I do.
So it doesn't dry out. This will be enough to make our lasagna.
Yes, we're gonna quarter this and knead them down a little bit.
Let me play.
Okay, not too wide.
Because it won't fit in the machine.
Yeah, that's good. Take it,
Let it draw through itself.
and it's a nice, thick pasta sheet.
Now fold it into itself.
Back to the press. Change the notch press again.
7 times just to get us to this stage. These will just get a chance to kind of hang out a bit till we're all
right.
done, and then we'll
Yep.
use a little salted boiled water.
A little bit of olive oil. Give them about 2 minutes. I'm just gonna grease the pan a little bit with some butter, a little bit of marinara.
Marinara that we made. Look at the color on that.
Go over to our pasta sheets.
Look at that.
Lay it down in here.
Right, and you overlap it because that helps it stay together when you come out with
That's
the
right.
spatula.
A little bit of sauce, Parmigiano first.
This adds a little bit of saltiness to it.
Then I go for the ground beef,
It's that fresh ground
Yes.
that we did. A little garlic, a little salt and pepper.
parsley, a little bit of the mozzarella, nice amount down.
And that'll melt and spread a little
It
bit.
will spread out. And then we're gonna go for the ricotta cheese.
Nice and light. How many layers is this? 3?
3 should work.
So we go back down with the noodles, sauce, Parmesan, ground beef, mozzarella, ricotta, and then again.
And again,
We bake open on the top layer.
yes, 350 for about 45 minutes.
Fantastic. Aha, look at that. See those layers in there? Oh, that's delicious. Exactly how it's supposed to be done. Nothing's pouring out. You could taste the meat. The ricotta stands out. That's up there with any of the best lasagnas there are. Great job.
Thank you.
I can't get enough of the filling, a lot of flavor.
This is where I get authentic lasagna.
All that they serve here is done in traditional settings.
You can come here and do your grocery shopping also.
Not only can they shop, they get a bite, they get an espresso, a glass of wine.
They do everything wonderfully.
I love their sandwiches.
Homemade Italian subs are just excellent.
This one's stacked with prosciutto, capicola, and sopressata. And they've got their own sausage,
You can definitely tell that this is authentic, sweet Italian sausage.
handmade from scratch.
It really mixes well with the fresh mozzarella.
Yep, they're doing that fresh too.
How many pounds of mozzarella do you guys make a week?
200 pounds.
Because they're using it on just about everything, from lasagna to sandwiches, and for the bocconcini, the little ones, and caprese salad.
It's not a recipe, it's a technique. You have to make a lot of batches in order
To really get it straight. Starting off with the curd.
Small batch curd. Submerge. The
No
curd.
salt or anything in this, right?
No.
It's regular hot water.
Yes.
You want them all to kind of soften up and start to break down.
Yes, I can work it.
Look at that.
Make sure all of the lumps are out.
Okay, didn't I see this in Gladiator? The sacred mozzarella war.
We want to eventually get it to a ball.
Kind of like I'm working pizza dough.
Yes.
Now we're gonna go into the salt water.
Yeah, this solution gives it a salty outside, but a sweetness inside.
Right. It also helps with the preservation.
Yes. Cover them, and they sit in here for about 40 minutes.
And then we eat them.
Mozzarella is so fresh. When you pull it up, cheese just keeps coming.
You can taste all the fresh flavors.
So this is the mozzarella that we
You
made.
need to taste it.
Nice little salty exterior, firm on the inside. It melts in your mouth.
Definitely a little richer, more flavorful.
You can't find this in any restaurant.
This is the real deal Italian.
Everything you'd expect.
Lasagna?
And a Sicilian favorite called arancini.
The rice and the cheese, it just kind of melts together. Really amazing.
DiPasquale's in Baltimore is a takeout deli.
What kind of dressing would you like?
Turn sit-down joint for home-cooked favorites.
I'll come here, get some nice pastas, salads, and things like that.
Definitely some of the best food I've ever had.
I've never had a lasagna like this. Out of this world.
I feel like I'm at...
In Italy?
Yeah.
Or down in Sicily for this one.
The arancini, it's delicious. It's all melted together, amazing in the center.
Are we gonna fry these or bake them?
We are gonna fry them.
My favorite word.
Fry.
No. Let's begin it.
This is actually beef stock.
Half gallon. And we make that here?
Yes, we do. Gonna wait for that to boil.
We're using the arborio rice, which is a nice, big, thick, short grain rice.
Great to work with when you're making some kind of rice ball. It's easy to mold. I'm gonna give this a quick stir.
Just let this simmer.
That's
When are we
right.
gonna add in our ingredients?
I'm adding a little bit of sea salt.
Okay. A little white pepper.
So white pepper, a teaspoon of butter.
All right.
When it's halfway cooked,
We throw in the saffron. Look at that.
it's beautiful.
The saffron can't last that long.
That's right.
You gotta put it in there, let it bloom, and boom. Let it bloom, and then boom. We let that finish cooking, and then what's gonna happen?
Let it cool down for about 20 minutes.
All right. Now, are we doing this traditional style?
Yes.
I'm learning it the right way?
Yes. Grab some rice there, make a little ball.
A little.
Now we're going to press down on it, make like a little well in there.
My well of friendship.
Sure. We're gonna grab a little bit of this ground meat mixture that we made earlier.
Beef and pork with marinara and veggies.
Little mozzarella. Now we kind of bring the top over so we kind of get,
All right.
so that gets buried in the center.
Then you're gonna dip it in your little flour and water.
Then into the breadcrumbs.
That's right.
Just putting a crust on them.
Yes.
350-degree oil.
Yes.
Okay. And then we'll serve them with a little bit of this warm marinara or
sauce.
tomato sauce. Just till they're nice and golden brown. Which one you like?
I think that one's perfect.
Okay. Look at that.
Pretty.
The melted mozzarella. It's beautiful.
Pour a little sauce over it.
If I was taught how to make those at home, I never would have left home. The rice has got a nice little firm center to it, but a nice creaminess on the outside. That is just fantastic. I love the peas in there, too. That's about it right there. Winner, winner, rice ball dinner.
First things that hits me is the crispiness of the outer crust.
The meat and the rice and the mozzarella all blend together. It's really good.
One meat lasagna.
The best home-cooked Italian meal you'll ever have.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a 12.
In the world of Baltimore Italians, is this one of the best?
This is the best.
I would recommend it to everybody.
It has an authentic Italian feel.
Look at the portions. They give you the portions on how big you are.
Look up, yeah.
Is that what you do? You scale in, and then they serve you?
Right,
If I don't come back here just for the mozzarella and the pasta and the sausage and the whole thing, just to hang out with these cats.